Johnny, he liked big bands. Back then, in the 50s, 60s, he liked that sound. But he wanted to incorporate that big sound into, now they call it salsa. Back then, well, it was called tropical music or mambo, especially. People recognize that word more than salsa. Salsa is a compilation of a lot of genres together. He created an LA-based sound, which is totally different from any other sound. It was a Chicano, Mexican, East Coast type of signature sound. And he always had that sound, that punch with the bass, with the ampeg. Other bands didn't have it because back then, a lot of the other bands used to use the bass guitar, and he used the upright. For us dancers, when you feel that punch of the bass and the conga, it's more punch instead of the bass guitar. That was Johnny.
I used to follow him because he was my favorite band. I used to hear him play at Quiet Cannon. My first club that I went to was Virginia's. I think we were all like 17, 18. So we would get into Virginia's, and that was my first experience with salsa. The closest clubs I think were in Glendale, like Elysian Park area. That's where we would go to hear him. I became a real big fan of Johnny. Some stuff is classic, it's always gonna run through. Johnny was classic. And I think that's why I liked him so much, was because it was classic.